back to my channel. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to another video and welcome back to a fun bookish time with friends. Is that what we're calling this? We have Mel here who is joining me from Tennessee. Yay! I'm so glad that she's here. We had a super fun weekend. If you want to check out any of those videos, they'll be linked above. But today we're going to be answering some bookish questions, and then we're going to be playing the first sentence challenge where Mel is going to read me the first questions of some books. First questions. No, the first sentence. Did I say first question challenge?
Yeah. The first sentence of a book, and she's going to have to guess the title.
Yes, exactly that. So we're going to quickly get into the questions. I'm going to share about all of that, and then we'll get into the game. So the tag is the Bookish Friends tag. It looks like it's from Swizzel. I'll leave all that information down in the description box below if you want to go check out this channel and or this video. But I'm gonna answer 4 of the questions. We answered 4 of those questions in Mel's video, which again will be linked above and in the description box below. So question number 5 is, name a book you bought because of your bookish friend.
Desperate Measures.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I bought because I was trying to think of a book that I bought because of you, and that was a book that I bought because of you. By Katie Robert. Very good, very smutty, lots of fun. Love it. 5 stars.
I know that you know what? I bought A Quiet Kind of Thunder because of you.
Oh.
Because you read it and really loved it and it had some representation in it. But I haven't read it yet, and I need to. Another one that I've had on my list for a while is Save Your Champion. Because you rave about that one.
Oh, so good.
And I need to buy it because it just sounds so good.
I have the sequel and I need to read it.
It just sounds amazing. Okay.
It is.
Name a book you have both read and loved. So many. Heartstopper. Extraordinaries.
Desperate Measures.
Neon Gods. Neon Gods, right?
Where is it?
House of Earth and Blood.
House of Earth and Blood. Akatar,
yeah. I mean, there's so many.
Yeah.
We have very similar reading tastes when we do read, like, the books that we read.
Yeah.
And most of the time we'll have very similar... I mean, a lot of our group books, we both read and loved. Oh, yeah, there's so many. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Name a book you have both read in which one of you hated it and the other one loved it.
Okay. I don't know if I hate it. I mean, I didn't hate this book, but I didn't really love it. And that was Where Dreams Descend.
By Chanel and Angeles.
And I know you, like, gave it 5 stars, and I gave
it,
like 3 or 3.5, something like that.
I'm trying to think of something like...
From Blood and Ash.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't really...
love it.
It was like a 3 for you, and it was like a 5 for me.
I'm trying to think of something that you have read that, like, I have genuinely hated. I don't think there is one. It's very rare that I hate a book. Did you read The Wedding Date?
I haven't read it yet.
I can't think of anything. I think some things that we don't, like, necessarily agree on in regards to maybe a 2-step star rating from 3 to 5. But
yeah, it's either, like, you know, one's, like, okay, and the other loves, and that's about it.
Yeah. I cannot think of another one.
I know there's ones that we both...
Thought were meh.
Well, we both thought we're not even going to bother reading.
Oh, yeah, we both DNF'd them.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and the very, very last question is, name a book that you want to read, that you want each other to read.
Ooh.
That's a good one. I already know my answer, but I would like to hear yours. Maybe I'll give my answer while she thinks about it.
Have you read Heartless by Marissa Meyer?
No, but I own it.
That is probably one of my favorite retellings. And
but I don't like Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. That's why I haven't read it.
Yeah, but it's so good.
Like, I do want to read it.
Yeah, it's very much not Alice in Wonderland. So it's more the Queen of Hearts kind of thing.
But I think it's like that world, that nonsensical world that I really just don't love.
Well, see, in that one, it's not that nonsensical. Like, she's wanting to be a baker and stuff.
Okay. My obvious answer is obviously House of Sky and Breath. But I want to give you one that, like, is not as obvious. Because that's, like, a no-brainer. You know what? I would love you to finally read, like, a dark, dark romance. Because I think that you would enjoy it.
Oh, I probably would. Yeah.
So maybe, like... I'm trying to think of something that would, like, actually be fun for you. Actually, I would really love you to read Sophie Lark's books. Because most of them are retellings. Some of them are a little bit darker than others, but they're fun, they're fast-paced, they're easy to read. She has a great world building. So I would say like Brutal Prince, like the Brutal Birthright series. I would love for you to read that.
Okay.
That would
I'll have to check that out.
Oh my God. Okay, so those are the questions. So now we're going to get into the first sentence challenge. I have done this before. I will leave the video above if you want to go check it out. I actually did it with my husband, and I did not do as good as I would have wanted. But this time it's just for fun. No challenges, no punishment books. We're just going to do our best and see if I can figure out any of these freaking first sentences. And cross your fingers and hope for the best. I hope she chose good ones, because we'll see.
Okay, so I made her leave the room, and I went through, and I didn't want to have like a stack of books here for her to be able to see, so I took pictures of the first page and the cover of the book. So
and then I'll just pop them up in editing, that way they can see it.
Okay. That way, so you could, I could just read them from right here.
Ooh.
Okay, so the first one, we have 10 here.
Wait, do I also get like the second and third sentence if I can't?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you need more, you can ask for descriptions, I guess, things like that. But we'll try.
We'll try to do only the first sentence.
Okay. So the first sentence: we must, by law, keep a record of the innocents we kill.
I've read this.
Mm-hmm. Every one of these are books that she's read.
We must, by law, keep a record of the innocents we kill. Okay, it sounds like a fantasy to me. Killing. I'm thinking like vicious, but they don't really kill anybody. It's near death experiences, so maybe that's not right.
As I see it, they're all innocents.
That didn't help me at all.
Do you want another sentence?
Yeah.
Even the guilty.
Oh my God.
Do you need another?
Yeah, one more.
Everyone is guilty of something, and everyone still harbors a memory of childhood innocence, no matter how many layers of life wrap around it.
Every time I do these challenges, I think, did I really fucking read that shit? I have no idea what this is. I thought originally it was a fantasy, and now I'm thinking it's maybe a contemporary, but I don't know what it is.
Humanity is innocent. Humanity is guilty. And both states are undeniably true. Okay, so that's the entire first paragraph.
Yeah, maybe give me like one like detail about the cover, then maybe I can.
There are 3 colors. It's well, let me know if you want more.
3 colors. I honestly, nothing is coming to my brain.
It's won an award. So it has like a silver stamp thing on it for this award that it's won.
The only thing I can think that has an award is the hate you give.
There is a diagonal stripe across
Is it Cloud When You Land? No, I don't know what this is. I don't know anything.
Okay, it's not really a person, but there's like the silhouette outline of a person.
I'm convinced I haven't read this book.
It's a one-word title.
No. Just tell me what it is.
Scythe by Neil Shusterman.
That makes so much more sense now. That makes so... When they talk about killing, I'm like, I don't know what this is. That makes a lot more sense.
And you have that book all kinds of tabbed up. Like,
I read it 2
years
ago.
It's up here, and it is just covered in tabs.
It is covered in tabs, yeah. Fail. Okay, next one.
Are we going to do like a little point tally thing?
Yeah, and right now I have 0 points.
Okay. It's a weirdly subtle conversation.
That's it?
That's the first line.
What the hell is this?
Let me know if you need more.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I almost don't notice I'm being blackmailed.
Oh, I almost don't notice I'm being black. That sounds so familiar. The first thing that comes into my head, blackmail, I think of Perfect on Paper. But I don't think it's that, because that doesn't come until much, much later. I almost don't realize I'm being blackmailed. Okay, what's the third sentence I mean?
Okay, so this one does give a name.
Wait, just bleep it out.
Okay. We're sitting in metal folding chairs backstage, and blank says, I read your email.
Oh my God, this is giving so many details, and yet I still don't.
It really is.
It's giving like, oh, this is, Simon versus the Homo sapien agenda.
Correct.
Okay, so at least I get 1 point.
Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the principal's office.
my first thought went to The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Okay, now I'm gonna need the next sentence.
Again.
Oh, Jesus, the next sentence.
In the hallway on the other side of the glass door, Principal Blank is getting an earful from Blank's mom.
The thing is, this sounds like a YA contemporary, obviously, principal's office. So I don't read a bunch of those anymore. I read those in 2020, and so like I'm trying to think like, I don't know what this is.
Do you need more?
Can you tell me do you know if I read it recently?
Recently as in 2022?
No, 20, like just within the last year.
Maybe.
Okay, give me one more sentence and then we'll go to just descriptions of the cover.
Okay. With all those wild hand gestures, you'd think I did a lot more than give her stuck-up Little Miss Princess daughter a tiny shove.
Oh my gosh. That's like a big clue and I have no idea what this is. I'm looking around and I can see the covers, but they're all turned around.
Mm-hmm.
That gives me absolutely no freaking guidance.
This is how I knew which book she'd read, because all the ones she's read are facing the other direction, so I was able to like go around and pick them that way.
Is this a middle grade or a YA?
It's middle grade.
It was the like no like little, what did she say?
Stuck Up Little Miss Princess.
That gave me middle grade vibes. A shove. Is this Percy Jackson?
No.
Okay, because he's always.
Do you want another sentence?
Sure.
Blank got up in my face, not the other way around.
I'm trying to think of the middle grades that I have read. That are in a high school. I mean, in a school setting, not a high school, but a school setting.
Wasn't my fault she lost her balance and fell on her butt in front of everybody.
I know I've read middle grades, but
that's the entire first paragraph.
I'm terrible at this game. I mean, I read Cassie Blake. That's a middle grade. That doesn't take place in school, I don't think. CC Rios doesn't take place in school. Blended does, but I'm not sure if that's how that starts. She seems like, is it blended? It's not blended, right? Okay, I don't know what this is. Let's give it a little bit of description of the cover, and then we'll go to the end.
What do you want to know? Like colors, words in the
What's
title?
The predominant color?
Purple.
Interesting. Is it written by a Black author?
Mm-hmm.
Is it B.B. Austin? What is it? Amari and the Night Brothers.
Yes.
I could not think of any middle grades. I'm like, my brain is like...
I was like, definitely not YA or contemporary.
Yeah, I guess not.
All right, next one. Sophie had survived... Wait, I probably shouldn't have read that one.
I don't know anybody named Sophie, so it really doesn't matter. Sophie had survived what?
In the Kavala death camp for 2 weeks.
Who's Sophie? What is it? That sounds... All of it sounds familiar. Sophie survived in the Kavala death camp for 2 weeks. Oh, this is House of Sky and Breath. Woo! I got one. First sentence. House of Sky and Breath. That's what? That's 3 points.
I wasn't supposed to say the name though.
You know what? I'll take it. It's a win for me.
Okay, this one should be an easy one.
Okay. That's what they all say, and then I get it wrong.
No, this really, really should be an easy one. Look, I didn't want to be a half-blood.
Oh, Percy Jackson. That is an easy one.
Which one?
Oh, it's the first one.
Yes.
Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief.
All right, next up. They say we're meant to go from here to there, but so much happens between those two places.
My God. And the other problem with this is I read a lot of audiobooks, so I don't look at the first sentence of books. So it's like, this is not helpful for me. Okay, second sentence.
And there's always more, isn't there?
You know what's more? Is when they give you more in a sentence than that shit. Okay? That's stupid. Okay, last sentence.
Those are all the sentences on the first page.
What? This is stupid. Okay, say it again.
They say we're meant to go from here to there, but so much happens between those two places. And there's always more, isn't there?
All of these are giving me YA contemporary vibes. Every single one. The first thing that popped into my head was The Serpent King by Jeff Setner. But I know that's not. Here to there. everywhere. I hate this game. Okay, what's the color of the...
Here, I'll give you a different hint. It's a graphic novel. That's why there's only 2 lines on the first page.
That doesn't help me. Because I forget every single graphic novel I've ever read. Saga.
No.
Paper Girls.
No.
The Lumberjanes.
No. You're just naming
Heartstopper.
Do you want some like more hints?
That's the whole all the graphic novels I know.
Okay, the majority of the cover is green.
Magic Fish.
The Magic Fish. There you go. All right,
This
next.
is the worst.
Today is the ritual of purity.
Today is the ritual of purity. Is that Serpent and Dove?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
I've read this one.
You've read this one. That doesn't help me. You've read a lot of fucking books. Yeah, that's awful.
That's like having your second sentence as again.
Yeah, exactly. Today is the ritual of purity.
Mm-hmm.
The Gilded Ones?
Correct.
Oh!
Look at you, girl.
Wow!
All right. Candlelight reflected off the silver anchor etched onto my sister's necklace.
Okay, sisters, anchor.
Apparently, I happened to move when I was taking this picture of the cover because it is so blurry. But I still know what the book is.
Okay, can you say it again?
Candlelight reflected off the silver anchor etched onto my sister's necklace.
Is that House of Salt and Sorrow?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! I'm giving myself a fucking win for that shit. I just found Sisters and 12 Dancing Princesses. Okay, go.
After a year of slavery in the blank of blank.
House
Blank.
Throne of Glass. Throne of Glass. Yeah, baby! Woo! Look at me go!
Okay. This is the last one.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, okay.
When I was a kid, my mom constantly invented games.
Is this the Inheritance Games?
It is.
Oh my... Winner. Winner. Oh my gosh, that was so good.
You did really good.
Wow.
Good job.
My mind is blown. I like how 2 of the ones that I guessed in previous ones were ones you actually picked.
I know, that was funny. Because you're like, the Inheritance Games, and I'm like, no, but that's coming up.
Percy Jackson too.
No, but that's coming up.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna give myself a total pat on the back for that one. Great picking books, Mel. That was good. Do you think you would have got any of those?
No, absolutely not.
Really?
I'm terrible. Okay, actually, I think the only one that I probably would have gotten would have been the Percy Jackson one.
Not even Throne of Glass?
No, absolutely not. Well, I mean, if I said
If I said Endovier,
Endovier, salt mines,
you probably would have got it.
yeah, probably, or especially if you said Selena. But other than that, I'm so bad about that, and it's been now years since I've read it. So
yeah, Percy Jackson was a really easy one.
yeah, the Half-Blood thing
It gives everything away.
When I took that one, I was like, that one's probably gonna be too easy. But then I was like, you know what? This is hard enough.
Yeah.
That she can have some easy ones in there. And that's why I also had some Sarah J. Maas in there.
It's funny because the last time I did the first sentence challenge, Isaac also picked a Sarah J. Maas book. He picked House of Earth and Blood. Mm-hmm. And I did get it on the first one, but it took me a long time to figure it out. Mm-hmm. And he was like, if you don't get this, like, you're banned. Like, you're done. I'm like, you're canceled. Okay, you're canceled. Get out.
Well, yeah, I ended up picking 2.
Well, that was great. I don't think I'm going to put the pictures up. I want to see if any of you guys can guess the names in there before I say them. Be honest down below if you can guess any of them. I would love to know. This is really, really, really hard. So if you want to play along, feel free to do so. Thank you so much, Mel, for joining me. Again, all of her information will be down in the description box below. But that is the end of this video. If you made it to the end, make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And of course, leave any comments, questions, and suggestions in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Next, baby, turn it down like it's sweet and ready. Go slow, keep it nice and steady. Know that you